Hello and welcome back to Across the Gulf Coast. Well, as you can see, we're now in our Pensacola studios where we're going to talk about a couple organizations based here in Escambia County. The first one we're going to talk about is the Big Brothers Big Sisters of Northwest Florida. Of course, they cover all of Northwest Florida, but we're going to talk about some programs that they have specifically to Escambia County and parts in Santa Rosa County as well. And joining me to do that is Paula Schell. She is the president and CEO of the Big Brothers Big Sisters of Northwest Florida. It's a mouthful, but thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Let's talk about Big Brothers Big Sisters of Northwest Florida. A lot of people have heard of the organization, I'm sure, but they might not know exactly what your organization does. Can you give us a little overview of Big Brothers Big Sisters?
I can. You know, we primarily work with kids from single-parent families. I mean, we do assist families that might be foster families. It could be a two-parent family with special circumstances, but our primary focus is single-parent families. Grandparents raising their grandchildren. So that's the population that we work with. And what we do is we take a volunteer who's interested in serving as a big brother or big sister and match them to the skills that they bring to the table to the needs of the children. So it's kind of like, I kind of equate it sometimes to like those Match.coms or those dating services. It's not like that, but we do a very extensive screening process on our volunteers and really want to make sure that we're matching them correctly to the children so that the match will stay successful and stay active and that they're compatible. Likes and dislikes and preferences. I mean, we take all these things into consideration to help us make a good match. And so that's what our focus is and what we do.
And then what kind of influence do these bigs have on the little brother or little sister? What kind of things do they do together?
I equate our littles to, some of the circumstances that we see in their families are what I consider our community's most vulnerable children. I mean, they've got some challenges in their family life and they just need an extra guidance and extra support. So that single parent or guardian is reaching out to us to say, I just need a little help. I need a little positive influence in my child's life to help them grow so that they can become a productive community citizen. At the same time, our bigs are coming into our littles' lives to show them that there is a different way. To break those cycles of maybe some generational poverty that they're seeing in their family, to let them know that they can go on to graduate from high school, that they can go on and go to college, that academics is important, and you can do something with your life, and I can help you as a big, show you a different way. And so we are seeing some very successful stories come out of our agency because of that.
Well, and that's fantastic. And I know a lot of people would probably want to get involved to become a big, and that is one of the reasons why you're here today. You guys have kicked off a campaign for recruitment, especially of males. Tell us a little bit about that campaign.
Well, we were very blessed to receive the Impact 100 grant this past year. Our project is called 100 Men in 100 Days. So the campaign is a marketing campaign around our need for men. On average, about 72 to 75% of the kids on our waiting list are little boys. And we only have about 37% of the people who inquire to become a big brother or big sister are men. So we never have enough men coming through. I know men have a lot of responsibilities in their families and in their own lives, but what we're trying to show them is that it's not about finding extra time, it's about incorporating that child into what you're already doing. Show them a positive family atmosphere and a family relationship. Incorporate your wife, incorporate your spouse, incorporate your children. That's what it's about, and that's what they need to see. And so it's not about finding extra time. And we need men to step up. So this campaign kicked off back in April. It will run for 100 days through mid-July. And our goal is to recruit 100 men. And so I want to throw out there, they can go to doalotforalittle.org. It's doalotforalittle.org and connect with the agency and see how men can step up to make a difference. And you only need to mentor as little as 2 times a month. That's it, 2 times a month. And you just take them to what you're already doing, and you will be making an impact. You'll be making an impact in your own life. You'll see that because we change as bigs when we get matched. But you'll be making an impact in your community. And our community needs this. I mean, our children are going down some paths that they shouldn't be. and they need to be going into a different direction.
And can you give me the website again in case somebody
It's
wants to sign up?
doalotforalittle.org.
That should
Very
be,
simple.
That should be easy enough, and of course we got it on the screen as well, so people can see it there. We have about a minute left, but I do want to touch on an event that you have coming up in June.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that one.
Bowl for Kids' Sake, June the 20th. We have a new location this year. We're at Cordova Lanes.
Okay.
We're looking for teams of 4 to 6 people, and we're challenging people to raise just a minimum of $100. That's asking 5 people for $20.
For $20 each.
And you come out with family members, coworkers, and friends, and you can bowl. So you would just call us at our agency to register your team.
Okay, and again, we got that number.
433-KIDS is the number. It's very simple, and we will register you, and you can come out and have a good time.
Okay, and I know we only have 10 seconds left, but I do want to mention that we had the State of Florida Big Sister of the Year from here, correct?
Yes, her name is Pamela Homack, and Pamela is a big sister to Skylar, and she was selected as the Florida Big Sister of the Year.
Well, that's fantastic. Paula, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you coming on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll be talking with the YMCA of Northwest Florida.